from the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Padres baseball next on the show. Mike Clevenger gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Pham moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in next, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, go. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
And now the first pitch. Tommy Pham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when the teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Pham's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-2, here it is. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado. In previous duels with DeGrom, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. 1-1. Here it is. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Still no score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
In now, Dominic Smith. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the end.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Caratini has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
The first baseman, Aaron Cosmo.
First pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here's Will Myers. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, a dozen home runs, 39 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Myers leads off first with 1 away. And this and set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dilo. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds in the bin, and it's 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Mike Clevenger, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Davis enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Popped him up. Tatis moving to his left. 1 out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Next to stand in is James McCann, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
No strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
The 2-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Next to hit, Jacob DeGrom. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Grisham, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit well again down the right field line, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mets out in front, 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Base is empty, 2 away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
High in the air down the right field line. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
one with a runner at first. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Here comes the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail in this one 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Mets.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And now a pitch on the way.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. That'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Now, look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. This year against right-handed pitching, Lindor is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's hauled out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, James McCann. No balls and 1 strike. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Mets lead 1. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering.
No. 1 ball, no strike. He rides.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Davis is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joe Musgrove takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joe Musgrove.
Jeff McNeil will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. In now, Alex Verdugo, as he rips it on the ground to second. And throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Austin Nova will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Austin Nova.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Caratini leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0. He's taken strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Stepping in once again is Jake Cronenworth. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball. No
2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Matt Strahm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 55, Matt Strahm.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first gets it, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next up is Pete Alonso. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No.
And that misses, ball 1. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 2.
Outside.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 2-0.
Ball. 3 balls. No strike.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 to him now. Runners on first with one down. Weak roller right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in is Francisco Lindor. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets strand one, so they lead it 3-0.
Yes, I'm never stop me from being a good wage earner. I get respect from you.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tatis is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Outside, ball 2. No, that's up.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch.
Hurry.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Standing in now, Will Myers.
Inside.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Brings it up 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
And now in the box, J.D. Davis, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. 1 ball. No strikes.